Well, I thought it was time for another video on the RM250 motor that will be in the Yamaha Banshee frame. Um, First off, I took the carburetor off yesterday, and I just took this off now to show you guys the reeds. The reeds in this are V-Force Deltas. I don't know how old they are. I haven't really heard of them much, but that's what they are. They're V-Force Deltas. Okay, so here's the reeds. They got some use, but they look pretty damn new. The inside ones look new too. There's a total of 12 reeds in this whole bike for this one. I don't know about anyone else's bike, if theirs has 12 or if it's just mine, but mine got a total of 12. And, so that's the reeds. You can see the piston from here too, actually. It's down in there. That's the rod right there. The piston's a little bit up here. But here, I'll show you the side here. I got in neutral right now. We're going to shift down to first, and we're going to show you. There we go. It's engaged in first gear. It is really hard to turn her over because it's by hand on the sprocket. If it was on the other side, I would have had no problem doing it. And I don't think it's this side. I think it's this side. Or is that my clutch in this? No, it's this one right here. If I take this one off, I actually should. And then I can show you a little better. Actually, I'll do that right now. Put her back to neutral. There we go. Back in neutral she goes. We're gonna rip the side off of the motor since I got fucking teeth needed for it. So hold on one sec, you can start my sealing. You gotta turn the oil on too. Ooh, great. Great. Okay, let's handy dandy tool set out here. Find the size we need, and we'll open her up. Show you guys more innards. I needed that freaking wrench too, damn it. I'm putting the tools away that I need them. The biggest part of the tool that I need is in there still. Put my tools over here on this shelf. I also would like to thank BBC for the gas line. They gave us some gas line to hook this thing up last night. So thanks guys. We'll see more of you guys this year. A lot more, actually. So let's see how this works. I'm having a hard time getting it to stand up straight. Hopefully that still recording. Okay, that should be good. So we're going to take the cover off. Cover was put back on when I went to put the motor in the training in the bike. And I took it back out because I wanted to do a little more work to it. I wanted to powder coat the head and the covers and a couple other pieces. Wanted to get powder coated. So right now I got my sprockets and the head also at BBC. Heading to get powder coated. So thanks again, BBC. They're pretty cheap on it actually. For what powder coating usually goes for, they can cut you pretty good deals for your parts. I got new head bolts coming in, also being ordered from BBC, and I got new spindle bolts, also ordered from BBC. Those will be coming in practically any time. I have no idea. I just gotta get money to pay for the rest of the bolts. I owe $8 on the bolts. I gave them 50 down, and they weren't cheap. The bolts were about, let's see, I think it was $3 a bolt and 99 cents per other bolt. And I ordered 10 of them and ordered 4 of the others, so it got pretty expensive quick. But, you know, it is what it is. When you're building a bike, it's gonna put a dinger. Notice that now. It's about, I'm gonna say 9:30 out here right now. Trying to 9:30 in the morning. I probably just woke up about 10 minutes ago before I said I want to go make a video. So, okay. So here we go. We got our side casing off here. We'll show you guys. Does it move with the neutral? Yep. A lot easier too. Now it's better than trying to struggle with the sprocket. We got the I think this is coming off the crank, actually. Part of the crank. It's a lot easier than trying to move this to move the piston. Oh, I got the piston up at the top right now. You guys can see it. A little clean job it needs, but I got something around here. I got some ether. I gotta find it. We ended up almost lighting ourselves on fire last night trying to clean the carburetor, so. I haven't taken the power belts off yet. I ain't gonna need it. It's clean. I got just about all new gas line going through the whole bike, just about. If not, then I will be replacing all of it. I know the carburetor over there has a lot of new gas line. We'll show you in a minute. I just redid the whole gas line. I'll show you the old ones. But as you can see here, she moves pretty well and easy, so it'll run. Let's grab my lamp here and I'll put the lamp right here so you can see when the piston moves all the way down. Either way. Okay, we're gonna move the piston back up to here so I can get some cleaning done after. But the innards here, they're clean. I like how the everything looks in there. It looks pretty new. It's not completely new. It's got some hours on it, but it's a really good put together motor. It's clean for the year and stuff, but so. See how that goes. This has to go out the powder coating too. I have no idea. I know how I want to do the colors on it. I just don't know if they're able to do it. I want to do the powder coating black here, but it's Suzuki in red, so it says Suzuki still. I don't know. We'll find out when I bring them both down. I gotta bring both sides down. I'm gonna order a new chain and sprocket for both front and back. It's gonna need it. The sprocket's good. It's just I don't want to trust it to the fullest extent. I think that's the sprocket off the DRZ 125. Can't remember. I don't know. We'll find out later on. I'm gonna start tearing it down more right now. Where's that other ball? But it's going together. It'll be hopefully a full motor running 124% in about I'm gonna say a few months, because it's gonna take a while before we put the rest of the frame back together, the motor, and put both of them in like together. But next we're gonna show you, after I close this up, we'll show you the carburetor. Show you what we did to that. And we ended up putting a lot of work in there. I just gotta put my parts back, like the side cover here and my reeds over there. And then the first, I believe it's a boot. It comes from the motor to the carb, and then there's one from the carb to the air breather, which you don't want to have holes in either. If you're wondering why my cover's all scratched up, yes, I did repaint it, but it was when we played in the motor, we scratched them both up again. Well, mostly this one. The other one doesn't look like I had any trouble at all. But I might take the shifter off, get a new one for this sign. I don't know yet. It's kind of a little small, about a nub. So I don't want to scratch up the motor more than I have to. I don't know why that bolt doesn't stop, but I kept going on that well bit. It's pretty tight down. Okay, now we're going to put the reeds in and we're going to put the boot back on. So let's see how we do this here. Okay. You want to get all of them lined up, definitely. And yes, I've been tearing this motor apart about 20 times now, so I should know how to put this together right here. I tore this off last night. Bolt through. That. And there it is. Where's the wrench? There's the wrench. We need that wrench. Tighten her down. I gotta tighten it down with my fingers first though, so I'll have to wait. I just remember that. Just gonna put them in all right now and then tighten them down by fingers. And then we'll end up going with the wrench and doing every single one. Well, it's a good motor, happy little motor. Start cleaning it up outside over near here. Yeah. Okay, start tightening them down by hand. These two right here, the ones that I'm tightening down, are the ones that will be a pain in the ass. These two and those two on the side. The ones on the top are the easiest ones. But, well, you can be a judge of that when you're doing them. Yeah. But, hopefully, in the next video, we'll be welding up the frame. I still haven't done that yet. I said I was going to do that for an episode a long time ago. But unfortunately, we didn't yet. We'll have to do that. Definitely soon. I haven't even begun on the frame. The frame's pretty much sitting there as is, so I did little work, so I've been doing more with the motor. Okay. Take your wrench, Make sure you count how many times you go around to keep the equality.